Hello, and what is happening? Welcome to another video by me, Mzansi Nerd. So you might have noticed that women's profile pictures are turning purple. Now, I'm not allowed to speak on the details of why that is happening because first, I'm not a woman, and second, I only am trying to bring about the problem that is going to be counteracting with this action, right? So if you stay long enough, you'll notice what I'm actually talking about. So let's start with the dissection behind it. So women are turning their profile pictures purple. You might have noticed, maybe your neighbor, your girlfriend, the girl that you're looking for, or your teacher, just people who are trying to get their voices out there. They're turning their profile pictures, whether in WhatsApp or Facebook, Twitter maybe. I haven't been on Twitter, but their profiles are just purple, right? And this is a Women for Change campaign that they are currently embarking on, and it's about gender-based violence, right? Now, I don't know what exactly they want to be done. I don't know what is the outcome of this, what they are trying to have done, but I hear them, and therefore the campaign is working in that aspect, that they're raising an awareness to gender-based violence, which if you're in South Africa, you already know, not just because maybe a month ago there were two women that were brutally murdered by a guy after they went to a club, and earlier there was a funeral that was attended all over television and social media by a lady who was murdered by some guy with a car. A very, very brutal thing. I don't really know the details, but that happened, right? Generally this year we have been plagued by women who have been killed by guys for reasons that you really couldn't put a solid answer around. Maybe it could be for financial reasons, or it's just lust. Serial, maybe? Are we getting serial murders now? I pray that's not a thing that's happening in South Africa. But gender-based violence in South Africa, it's a thing. It's as thing as racism everywhere else, right? So the women are now trying to go on a campaign. They're making a campaign and they are going very well at it. If you are hearing about this, that means it's doing good. Because I'm the most non on the internet guy and yet I know about it, right? Now the problem is this. I don't really know what it is that they want done or how they want it done. I don't know if they want maybe the laws of politics to be stronger about gender-based violence. I don't know if they maybe want the police to start acting on gender-based violence more. God knows the police are very non-responsive towards these things. I don't really know what it is, right? But I just know that they are crying for help and they want to be heard, right? We hear them. I wish that we knew what we were supposed to do. That said, there's also now another campaign that is now flying out the wazoo, came out of freaking nowhere, teleported like Randy Orton to the scene, started RKOing shit, right? Out of nowhere, just say his name and he will appear. It's a green campaign. I wonder if it's about weed. No, it's about guys who are doing the exact same thing. They're saying, no, it's not just a female thing. We are also going through an abuse of some sort. We're being assaulted, we're being murdered, we're being there's a lot generally, right? I don't really understand what it is trying to say too, but it's there. And here's where I feel is the problem. The timing, gents. The thing is, a campaign like this, like the one women are doing, I feel that there's already campaigns that have come before it. And they have been stronger. Like they have been freaking strong. Only to fall either on deaf ears or for nothing to be done ultimately. Now, when we do a campaign, exactly at the same time they do their campaign, it's a problem. Women, for the first time in a very long time, have united, even on a digital space. I don't really know to what extent they've united, but they have. When guys do a uniting thing, we usually let me just say it like this. I don't know what men's conference is. I've never seen a men's conference, but I know that there's men's conference, and I know it's in February, and we've elected some very powerful people to be our secretaries and our generals. Brother Hakimi is there in the anybody else who has duped a woman after she tried to scam him is generally the leader of the campaign, right? It's men's conference. There's a membership cards. It's a whole thing, right? It doesn't really exist, but the understanding is there. The common ground on it is based. Now, with that being said, again, I really feel like the timing should be respected. Women did this and they're doing this. Should we not wait until maybe theirs is done, until whatever they have wished for to be done is finally completed, the outcome that they are trying to receive out of this? After it's been done, shouldn't it be then that we go like, okay, cool, you guys got what you wanted? Here's what we wanted to say the whole time, right? And then we start that campaign. Or have it done at a particular date. Why not do it at the men's conference date? It's a green thing. Why not do it in February and then we start putting our profile pictures green? Because quite frankly, I know women who are going through abuse to some degree. I don't know guys who are going through the same. Whether we like it or not, ours is a lesser need than theirs. I don't want to put it that way, but it's there. It's the fact, right? Less men are being hurt by women. I understand that we also want to curate it to include what is this? The LGBTQ guys, the you know what I mean, the smaller guys who are dating big women and feel that, hey man, when she gets angry, a part comes flying at me. I understand that, right? What I'm saying is the timing. The timing doesn't seem like we are respecting their campaign. It's almost like we are doing a protest to their protest. You know what I mean? Black lives matter, white lives matter too. Which is wrong. We're supposed to be waiting for them and then doing ours at a certain time so that we can also understand the outcome of what we want out of it. That's how I feel. And that's just what I think should be done when it comes to movements like these. Let's all unite. If you're with women, because I sure am, but I don't understand it enough for me to make my profile picture purple. You know what I mean? Like if somebody was to come into my chat and be like, hey man, so you got that purple picture? Yeah. What you talking about? What you want? I'm gonna just be there like, I stand for my queen, which isn't enough, But shout out. I respect that women are doing this. I am with them in this movement. Please, let's respect each other and the timing of these things. There's already big things happening right now. There's the Kwanazi whatever scenarios that is happening on the news, so they will barely even have the time of day to look at these things. There was a bullying scenario that was happening all over with schools. It's still being digested. Nobody has finished on it. Nothing, no justice has been delivered so far. You know in South Africa that justice is a problem. So let's work around one problem and fix it first. That's all I wanted to talk about. I think that we should respect each other so that we can actually win certain things. Hit me up in the comments if there's something that I missed or that you want us to discuss on. I did this so that a couple of pages on Facebook can have these conversations with me. So if you want to have it, I would be more than happy to. That's all I want to talk about today. Peace!